Hey my Capricorn peeps, thanks so much for joining me. It's your girl Cindy with Sin Makeup. I hope you guys are blessed today, tomorrow, and always. We are on to a new week. I apologize I was unable to do the reading for last week. I wasn't feeling it. The moon had your girl all kinds of messed up, but we're on and popping. This is going to be for the 28th until the 3rd, I believe. If not, I'll clarify down below. What else I had to tell you? If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for showing up. Take a seat, relax. We're going for a ride. Take what you want, leave what you don't. Of course, the energies can be vice versa if you're dealing with someone that's around you with these energies, all right? So let's see what's going on for this week. The energy of this week. We have the Knight of Water, the 5 of Fire, 8 of Fire, and the 2 of Air. You're unable to make a decision in reference to something. It could be in reference to romance. It could be in reference to an action that you have to take, since Wands are about action and the 2 of Air is all about making a decision, but you're in a position where you're unable to make a decision. You're unable or unwilling to make a decision, right? There's some competing goals around you, perhaps some vows. There's some details that are not sitting right with you, and things are going to start moving pretty fast. So know that the delays are over, and things are going to start happening all at once. And it's up to you to decipher exactly which way you want to go. You're probably unwilling to make a decision because so much is going to be thrown at you. You need to balance out your emotions, most definitely. Some of you are going to get invited to some type of social event, perhaps. Some type of game. If you're like game as far as like football, you know, shit like that, whatever. Needing to gain, yeah. Using need to use your logic and gain control of your emotions here. Okay, let's move it along, my Cappies. But that's the energy of this week. So might be invited to some type of event, some type of gaming event, perhaps. Things are going to start moving forward quickly, and you need to make a decision about something, and it's about some type of action that you're going to have to take. All right, so in your recent past, what I have is the Oracle, walking away, the Magician, change, and the Tower card. All right. Some of you had to walk away from a situation, either having to, or you just needed to walk away from a situation. All right. You had to, or you needed to. It was what it was. You had to open up the gates to something new. Had to walk away, walking away. In reference to walking away, you were asking someone older to some type of advice, right? You wanted advice, some type of guidance pertaining to this change. Some of you were trying to change either some type of job, some type of boundaries or structures, feeling lonely. Change of authority. Definitely was a loss. There was a transformation. You were scared of some type of transformation in the past. You were scared to change a situation. You knew that whatever situation that you had to change, it was a lot to do. It was a lot. It was an uphill climb and shit. So all these things were thrown at you. Something very hard that you had to deal with. You were scared to change. Even though you tried, even though you had the tools in your bags, but you didn't want to use them. You had all the tools necessary in reference to you moving and changing your ways. Changing a job, changing location of some sort. I see somebody packing here. Having to pack up their shit in a car and go. Even know you had to trust in yourself. That's all you had to do, was trust in your ability to move forward towards a different situation. But there was some type of move, some type of change, either forceful or it was necessary. It was necessary for you to move. All right. And it doesn't have to be physically. It could be emotionally. It could be, you know, the way that things worked out and plan out in your own life. All right. So presently what I have is the Raven, Door to Spirit, Toll and Labor, Community, and the Nine of Wands. Presently, there's some darkness that looms on the horizon. It could be in regards to some type of work ethic. I see somebody working real hard in reference to doing the mundane shit, the necessary shit that they have to do, the work that they have to do every day in order to feed their family, in order to help out a community. There's something repetitive that they have to do. And it's working with their hands. It could be a risky job. It's almost like putting your head down and doing what you have to do. There's someone who has passed on as well that's helping you. All right, in reference to darkness that surrounds you, someone that definitely has passed on. You're working towards your money. You're working towards gaining wealth. All these situations, who is helping you is in reference to your money, your physical, your monetary status here in this earth. With the Nine of Wands in reverse, clarifying the situation has to do with being paranoid about the situation, hesitant about moving or not making enough, perhaps not doing the right thing in reference to your family, going back and forth about situations. Know that things are going to get cleared out for you, because also the Door to Spirit is opportunity. It's opportunity to change the mundane, to change the way that you serve your family, the way that you feed your family. There's definitely opportunity here in the future. You just need to open your door, like open up your horizon. Just want to pull another. What's going on here? Yeah, we have the frog here. All right, you're carrying a lot of emotional baggage, and there's something that you need to currently let go of. All right. It's time to clean house. It's time for you to jump from one lily pad to the next. So you have to do things in baby steps. All right. You have the ability to move. All right. But you're holding on to some type of emotional baggage, something that's holding you down for some reason. So it's time for you to release any fears that may be holding you back, so that you can have these new opportunities. You know, stop holding on to things that didn't work out. That could be the negative energy, the darkness that looms, because you're holding on to something that hasn't worked out for you. So why hold on to it? So now it's time to move into a different direction. In the future, what I have is hostilities, your luck, the Black Cat, high honors, courtship, and Queen of Swords. So sword energy, you could be dealing with someone, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Queen of Swords, if someone signifies themselves as a Queen of Swords, that surrounds you. This is also a cardinal sign of Libra. Stevie combination of water and air together. Gracious and charming leader. This is an energy of you maybe having to deal with some hostilities in the future, but it can also deal with that you're dealing with this type of energy. An energy that wants to take things by the horns, and you have to be gracious and charming on how you deal with certain things. Being a leader, all right? With the Black Cat here, it's about you being vigilant, being able to withstand those 9 lives that you've had. You know what I mean? Like, you have to take on this energy. After getting knocked down once, that doesn't mean that's your last chance. It's time for you to move to something different. It says your luck will soon change. And this can be pertaining to a courtship matter, some type of relationship matters. And the high honor in the Kipper is the highest, most positive card that you can receive in the Kipper. So this is also a relationship that has very positive intentions, for the future, being rewarding, being successful, being very, very beautiful. All right. There's some type of movement, being decisive about the ability. It's definitely a couple here, especially with the hostility cards, with the Queen of Swords here. Surrounded by an energy of you guys being a power couple. Very strong power couple, and having that change. You know, in the future, things are going to start working out for you in reference to relationship. You guys are hashtag goals, right? You guys are kicking ass and taking names, not letting anything bother you. In reference to work matters, you're going to be receiving some type of recognition, perhaps. In partnerships, you guys are meeting someone in reference to partnership. This person can be from the military that can help you out. Like, your luck is going to change in the future. There's some bullshit you're going to have to deal with. That's with everything, though. You know, that's with any and everything. In order to prosper, we have to go through some bullshit. You know what I mean? We have to. It's only right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some romance angels to see what's popping in reference to Capricorn's romantic life. Angels, romance angels. Oh shit. Oh shit. Free yourself from a situation. It's time to take control back of your life. I feel that you have all this potential and you feel as though you're trapped in a situation. And it's time for you to free yourself from a situation. All right? You're holding on to your past for some reason. You need to let go of your ex because it says release your ex. It's time to clear your energy. And it doesn't necessarily mean your ex. It's just stop holding on to things that are holding you down. That's an energy that's really seeking, like, it's seeping into your relationship standpoint. If you can't let go of earthly matters and things that haven't worked out in the past, it's gonna leak into your romantic life. All right. There's deception here. Either you are not being fully honest, or someone that is surrounding you, someone's wearing a false mask in a situation. So it's up to you to let go of certain things. You might be wanting to there's someone here that's not being fully honest. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let go of your ex. The time has come to clean your energy. Don't feel as though you're trapped in a situation, like holding back from saying something, holding back from doing something. Some of you are stuck in the motion of thinking about a relationship that you were in. All right, wanting to express or write something. I see somebody getting caught out in a situation. I'm just saying, doesn't have to be everyone. Things come to light. If you hold things down so much, like, it's definitely something that's like it's a burden on someone, and things are going to come to light soon enough. You can only hold things back, like hold off on things for so long before they come to light. You guys can also, some of you could be in a mode of deception where you're falsifying your happiness. You need to go towards a way that's going to make you happy and free and clear of your energy. Like, you feel as though, yeah, I'm happy in this relationship. Like, for example, people like, oh yeah, I'm cool, I'm happy in this relationship, but in reality you're not. That's an example. Regardless of the case, unicorns cannot be caged. And you're a freaking unicorn. I think this came out for Leo as well, but just letting you go, there's something that you need to make a decision on. And in order to move forward and events to start working out for you, it's time for you to let go of anything that's been harboring and burdening you. These are your messages, Capricorn, for this week. I love you with all my heart, and I'll talk to you next week.